If you want to sit up on something, you might grab a blanket or cushion and settle into your seat. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Start to slow down your breath. And just feel the subtlety of how your breath moves through your body, just noticing the movement, how you might make little adjustments using the inhale to lengthen and create space. Using the exhale as an opportunity to let go, whatever you're ready to let go of. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus, and feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you. So let's start with a gentle twist. Left hand across to the right knee, right hand on the floor somewhere behind you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate, and then keep going, breath by breath. Is there a little more height? A little more twist. Keep going this direction, but turn your head the other way, as if you're wringing out your spine. Release and switch. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. Keep going. Keep going this direction, turn your head the other way, wringing out. Release. Let's interlace fingers in front. Put some pressure between the arms like you're going to pull them apart, and feel how that might wake things up between the shoulder blades, the upper back. Emphasizing a deep inhale, spreading the rib cage. And then release and interlace behind your back. Lift your heart. Can stay upright or fold, and folding might be just dropping your head or coming partway or all the way to the floor, maybe reaching arms up and back away from you, but just going to your limits, seeing if you can be okay with your limits as they are. Release. Come up, hands to knees. Round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees. Drop your chin. Roll your way back up. Recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top, sitting tall. And then drop your right ear over to right shoulder. Dropping both shoulders, not lifting your shoulder to meet your ear, but especially looking for an opening on the left side of the neck. You might lift or lower your chin, finding what's interesting, what's useful, being curious about getting right in there. Rotate your chin to your chest and come over to the other side, opening up the right side now. Rotate chin to chest. Come over to the first side and then go back and forth, half circles or 3/4 circles. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head, then let your arms hang, dropping the weight of the arms. Release the arms, head floats back up. Bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back, elbows back. Lift the heart, take your chest as high as you can. Like you're filling up a balloon in your heart, floating it up. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from hands on knees, drop your chin. Roll your way up, still holding the knees. Pull the heart through. Come to a nice upper back arch, lifting as you go back, creating space. Round back, bring the feet to the floor, hands behind the knees. Put a little pressure up on the backs of the knees to round even more. And then roll up from the base of the spine to arch back, but also lean back, and we'll go back and forth between these two positions. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Now exhale back, release the arms, come down a little lower. Inhale, same arch, but arms come by the ears. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Up and back. Let's hold this last one. Come up, lifting up as high as you can, creating space as you come back. And then release, round back, holding here. Let's come up and all the way into a forearm plank. So we're going to measure off the elbows, seeing that they are just shoulder width apart. Bring the forearms down, parallel, and then step the feet back and try and find where the hips are neither lifted nor dipped, but right in line. Head to shoulders to hips to heels. Come on to one forearm. Lift the other arm. Feet can be one in front of the other or stacked one on top of the other. Strong core supporting you. Lifting, lengthening, creating lightness by reaching more. Come over to the other side. How much can you lengthen out past the endpoints, continuing that? And then release. Sink back to child's pose. Hips to the heels. Forehead to the floor. Letting go. And just prioritizing ease, coming back to surrender, coming back to slow, deep breath. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's lift up through tabletop, tuck the toes, and then come into downward facing dog, drawing the hips up and away from the hands. And you might move around a little. Exploring within the pose so it doesn't become stagnant, even in stillness. Really feeling for newness, being curious. Let's walk hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. You might bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out. Letting go of what's not needed. How much can you let your head hang? How much can you relax your face here? Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Coming up to the front of the mat, mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. Wrapping the back around to the front like you're tightening a corset, bringing support. Bring hands together at the heart. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Take the time you need for all your transitions and then rest in a pose that feels like a rest for you. That could be down dog, and it could just as well be child's pose, sitting, forearms, knees. One more deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Drawing the hips up and away from the hands as you circle. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Grab your left wrist. Take it over for a side bend. Come to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Take it over. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift your heart. Hips low, chest high. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. Doing this with hips square. Head releasing. Like ragdoll, can you feel the upper body letting go? Step back, warrior one. Deep bend in the front leg. Can you bring that feeling of a corset here, support from the back to the front? Release. Make your way to down dog, feeling whatever you're doing. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in. Start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up, hips low. Grab the right wrist, take it over. Same thing other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind the back, other thumb on top. Arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Doing everything you know to do. Feeling what that's like. And letting it be like this, however much you're able. Can you just welcome what's here? Step back. Warrior one. Last breath. Release. Make your way to a good rest. 5 deep breaths. Last deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up and come over to a side bend. Left arm can provide whatever support is needed. Big yawning reach. Reach a little further out to come up and release down. Same thing other side. Reach a little further out to come up, release down. Interlace fingers, press out through the palms. Take your arms up by your ears, shoulders drop, but arms reach straight. Rise up onto your toes, find your balance. Find ease and presence while concentrating on balance. Start to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. It might be the upper legs. You might slide lower. Make sure you're not locking your knees or overstretching anything. Drop the hands, drop the heels, drop your head, let that go. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Hips sink low like you're sitting into a chair. Head lifts high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Make any adjustments you need to so this works for you. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release through your movement transition. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Customize the outer shape so it suits your needs, using everything you know already and still being open to learning. Step back, warrior 1. Release. Finding your way to a good resting pose, letting what's done be done. One more deep breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Step back, warrior 1. And then open out, warrior 2. Adjusting your footing, sinking low. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior 2. Right arm high, left arm back. Straighten the front leg for triangle, creating lightness, length, expansivity. And then release. Make your way to down dog. Just taking one thing at a time. This is enough right where you are. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Step back. Warrior 1, open out. Warrior 2. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior 2, left arm high. Straighten the front leg. Release. Rest. Let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. Feel free to pad your knees if you want to. We'll get set up for thread the needle twist. So from neutral, hands and knees, lift the left arm up, take it as high up as you can, and then curl from fingertips down, thread it through, come onto your shoulder inside of your head, and then push your right hand into the floor or into the bottom forearm, rolling open through the top shoulder. Release, unwind. Take a few rolls through the spine, arching and curving. Finding neutral. Right arm lifts up. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through, keep going. Unwind, back to neutral, back to table. Any movement here, some more rolls through the spine, any other front to back, side to side. Maybe coming back through down dog, sending the hips up. And let's get set up for a deeper twist, dying warrior. We're gonna bring the right leg out to the left and keep sliding it out and lower all the way onto the right outer hip. So your right leg is parallel to the front of the mat. If you can keep the back toes tucked under, you might use that to help roll the left hip down as if you could square off the hips. Of course, they're not going to square. And if it's too much with the back toes, feel free to untuck them. And then rotate the upper body to the front. You can stay on your hands. You can come to your elbows. You could add the arms from the last pose if you want something really, really deep. Left arm threads out to the right. Is it possible to feel or create spaciousness in this tight, constricted pose? And then feel the rush of opening, the flush of blood as you slowly unwind. Making your way back to down dog. If there's any movement you want to take, integrating that, feeling how it is now, noticing the difference. Same thing other side when you are ready. Left leg threads out to the right. Come all the way onto the outside of the hip. Left leg parallel to the front of the mat. Roll the right hip down. Square off your shoulders and chest. Whether you're on your hands, your forearms, or possibly thread the right arm out to the left, going really deep. Feeling everything you can as you slowly unwind. All the way back to down dog. And again, any movement. Maybe you want to take a vinyasa. Maybe you want to pedal out the feet a little bit. Let's come all the way to sitting. Seated forward fold. Lengthen the back of the legs, taking the flesh of the sit bones back, inching the heels forward. Feel free to sit up on something. Lengthen and fold. Use your hands to support you, whether that's on the feet, something like a strap around the feet, or the floor. Going towards length, towards folding. Inhale to look up. Exhale, release. Let's come onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a circle or rock with the knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. Drop your feet to the floor. Press your feet down, lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. You can kind of shrug your shoulders under. Spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. When the pose feels complete, Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. You can rest here until you feel like coming up again. So you can come up to bridge, what we just did, half wheel, full wheel, supported bridge. Any variation you know or want to try is welcome. Again, stay as long or short as feels right for you. So it could be just 1 or 2 breaths. Could be a long hold. Each time the pose feels complete, come down and rest. Rest until you feel like coming up again, and repeat that process until you're done. If you're still enjoying your back bends, keep going. There's no rush. If you're done, move on to a counter stretch. So that could be happy baby, could be something else. Feeling what you are doing, practicing listening to your body. We are moving towards the end of class, so this is a particularly good time to do exactly what you want to do. You can drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a hip stretch. Cross the right ankle above the left knee, reach the hands through. Grab the left leg, hug it in, stretching right outer hip. Drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point, circle, and switch sides. Drop both feet to the floor, cross the left ankle above the right knee, reach your hands through, grab the right leg, hug it in. To release, drop the right foot, straighten the left leg up, flex and point, circle. Drop this straight left leg all the way down, bring your right knee in, and then guide it across. Spinal twist. Switch when you're ready. Left knee in and across. When you feel even on the two sides, come back to neutral and just ask again, what now? Is there a last pose? Is there a body part that needs some attention? Is there some movement that feels right? Tapping into your natural body intelligence, your intuition. You might be choosing something with great care or just randomly doing something. Either way, perhaps it's good enough, just right for now. Each time you finish something, you can again ask, what now? Even just practicing asking whether or not there's a clear answer, so useful. And when nothing else seems to be needed, you can spread out. Come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. If there's any adjusting to your clothing, props, your body, a little self-massage that will help you be more at ease, take your time. Eventually settling into stillness. Letting go of all the doing, all the effort, all the trying. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again and letting this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And we'll bring hands together at the heart. And just take a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You might let that gratitude expand out. Sending gratitude for all the known and unknown support you receive on your path in your life. And that could extend far and wide. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.